Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Coach Sharif here. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about my style of training. I just posted my chest workout on my Instagram. A lot of people were like, this is too much volume. You're doing too much. Yes, I do spend a lot of time in the gym. I do a lot of volume. But guys, the way I train, this is why I don't really share it, because when I work out, I have one goal is mine, and it's destroying my muscle. It's getting it to failure. Yes, destroying it in the right way. I'm not trying to get injured, but it's getting that muscle to failure. And if some days I feel like doing more sets, I'll just do more sets. If I can do 15 reps instead of 12, I'll do 15. If I can do another exercise, I'll just add on. And this is my style of training because I've been doing it for years. I know how to listen to my body, and I really believe that bodybuilding, at the end of the day, it's listening to our body. And yeah, in the beginning is hard because you don't know what to do and you don't know what really works. But after you get the experience, you know where you can push yourself, and it's pushing your limits. All right, guys, I do a ton of volume. That's why I don't share much of my workouts. I do a ton of sets. I really push the intensity. Some people see me at the gym and they're shocked because I don't stop. I don't even rest much. For me, I'm in war. Seriously, I'm in war, and I have one goal, is destroying that muscle and destroying every fiber of that muscle that is trying to resist. All right, if I'm doing a bench press and I feel like I can do more, I'll drop on the floor and do a push-up. I don't have an exact rep range or an exact rep or an exact set or an exact plan to follow. I know the big lines, I know the exercises that I'll be doing. I know that I'll be doing my incline presses, my bench press, my flies, but I can't tell you how many sets or reps. I'll go there and then I'll feel how it goes. I'll see how it feels and I'll go from there. And the more you do, the better. Yes, I know we've heard a lot that volume could be bad. It could be bad, but if it's done the right way, volume is actually beneficial with the intensity. For me, I always prioritize intensity. All right, but if I feel like the intensity is up and the frequency is up and my body is ready for more volume, I'm well rested, I slept well, I ate well, I'll just push more volume. I'll just do 10 sets of bench if I'm able to, and I'm getting a good feel out of it and I'm getting a good pump. And this is the beauty of it, is that bodybuilding is an instinctive sport. Do you really think Arnold had all the studies and everything figured out at that time? No, but yet he built the craziest body, the golden era bodybuilders. Why? Because they didn't necessarily follow an exact rep, an exact set. I need to do 12 reps of this and then take 2-minute rest. We're not robots. Bodybuilding, the beauty of it is that it's a personal, internal, instinctive thing. It's a primal thing. And you're going to war, all right? I know we want to make it as an equation and make it more of a science, but at the end of the day, you're going to war. And remember, for me, that's how I see it. That's how I see bodybuilding, and it's been working great for me. And honestly, I'm happy with the results I have as a kind of instinctive trainer, if you want to say. I'm not a science-based lifter. I don't go with the numbers, but then science always ends up agreeing with what I feel and what I think works best for me. I end up finding studies that agree with it. All right, so I'm not gonna go follow the studies. I follow how I feel. And some days the volume is super low. Some days my workouts are 45 minutes, only push-ups, for example. I'll really listen to my body. But when I'm able to push, oh, believe me, I'm pushing and I'm going for sets and sets, and I'm destroying myself in the gym. And it's a war against myself. Today I kind of started fighting against myself in terms of push-ups, because at the end of my workout, I always love finishing with push-ups. And I'm like, I have to do at least 10 reps. At the end of a 2-hour chest and triceps workout, I'm like, I have to do at least 10 reps of my 10 sets of push-ups. And I couldn't do 10 reps. I was stopping at 5 or 6. And then I started kind of hyping myself up, and I was like fighting with my mind, and I was like really pushing it. And I went to the lockers. I started even doing push-ups in the lockers because I'm like, there's no way. I have to go for 10. I have to make them perfect. I have to get a good form. And it's fun. It's fun for me because then I kind of disconnect from that. And then I have my shake, I have my post-workout, and I get back into myself. I get back into my it's like if when I'm training, I turn into a monster, seriously. And that's what has been working for me. People compliment my physique, but as soon as I tell them what I do, they're pointing hands and saying that I'm doing it wrong, So just telling you guys how it is. You know, I'm not gonna please everyone with this message, but yes, sometimes I go for high volume. Sometimes I really destroy myself at the gym, and it's working well for me. All right, so that's it for this video. Look, at the end of the day, what I love about this sport is that it's really something personal, and that's why I've been so hesitant hiring a coach. You know, I wanted to hire a coach, I wanted to do a bodybuilding competition, but then every time I talk to a coach, I feel like they're just trying to sell me a plan, and they're not me. How can they know what I feel best? How can they know the exercises that I'll feel best? How they can know how much volume I'll handle? They'll give me something that they find works for them or for one of their clients. But once you reach a certain level, after 10 years of training, the experience you have will teach you what works best for yourself. And in terms of dieting, that's where a coach can be helpful, because if you want to step on stage, I'm saying getting to that 4 or 5% body fat. Now, if you're starting or you're an intermediate, coach will always be helpful. But at my level, it's hard for me. And trust me, I've hired coaches, and they would give me workouts that I feel it's a warm up for me. And they would see me train, and they're like, well, that's it for today. I'm like, what do you mean that's it? I can do so much more, you know, and my body's craving more. And following their plans didn't give me results. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you like that video. All right, just speaking some thoughts, and want to hear what you guys think. All right, are you guys having the same mindset of going to the gym, destroying yourself, or are you more someone who follows an exact plan and a program and you follow it to a T? Even if you feel like you can do a lot more, you just stop there because you don't want to overtrain or overpush, or you just want to follow the plan. All right, people that will follow the plan, they will always have I see it as a 9 to 5, as opposed to as an entrepreneur. He's more an instinctive lifter, which will basically go crazy and push the envelope when he feels like it. So one can build you a fortune, the other one can build you a living. All right, what do you want? Following a science-based program will get you decent results, but following what your body's telling you and pushing to the max whenever you feel like it, and breaking the rules, even if sometimes you're overdoing it, all right? But you feel like you're handling it well and you're able to recover and eat and properly recover from it, well, your results that you will get will be exponential. So that's it for this video. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you all, guys, for the support, for following the channel. And you know, it's not because you disagree with me that you gotta unfollow me. You know, I've been seeing that on Instagram. Every time I post something, people send me, oh, I'm unfollowing you. You're talking about no fat. This is bad. Well, hey, if you only feel and follow people that just think like you, and you're only friends with people that just think like you and they tell you whatever you want to hear, it's a boring life.